At the funeral procession, Ozzy Osbourne's admirers crowd the streets. Members of performer's family are expected to stop at Black Sabbath bench in Birmingham. Hundreds of fans are already gathering to pay their final respects to Ozzy Osbourne at Black Sabbath Bridge in Birmingham. The funeral cortège and members of the Osbourne family are expected to stop at the Black Sabbath bench, where thousands of tributes, balloons and flowers have been left since the heavy metal icon died last week. The Osbourne family is expected to look at the sea of tributes when the cortège reaches Broad Street at around 1 p.m. Crowds of people, many wearing Ozzy Osbourne T-shirts and holding posters and other tributes, are already waiting behind metal barriers all along Broad Street. Black Sabbath music is playing loudly and there are chants of "Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy" from the crowds. Security personnel are taking bunches of flowers from those in the crowd to add to those already laying in front of the bench. Ozzy Osbourne fan Evie Mayo said the heavy metal star had inspired her and everyone in Birmingham as she waited by the Black Sabbath bridge. She said, "I think he was so influential, he was such an inspirational person. I think he really impacted everyone here, especially in Birmingham as well. Now that he's not here anymore, you can feel the impact of it. He inspired a lot of people and he was a great person." She added, "He inspired me by, I love his music, absolutely love his music. I'm learning guitar so that I can learn some of his songs." Ozzy Osbourne's funeral takes place in Birmingham. Watch live as Ozzy Osbourne's funeral takes place in Birmingham on Wednesday, July 30th. Fans have been lining the streets of Birmingham to pay their final respects to the rock legend as his body is brought back to his home city. The Black Sabbath frontman's hearse will travel down Broad Street, with family members following in cars behind, from 1 p.m. ahead of his private funeral. The cortège, accompanied by the band Boston Brass, will stop at the Black Sabbath bridge and bench, where thousands of fans have been gathering since the heavy metal icon died last week aged 76 to leave flowers and tributes. The Prince of Darkness, once notorious for his hard-living antics that included biting the head of a dead dove and snorting a line of ants, previously opened up about his vision for a send-off. "I honestly don't care what they play at my funeral. They can put on a medley of Justin Bieber, Susan Boyle and We Are the Diddy Men if it makes them happy, but I do want to make sure it's a celebration, not a mope fest," he said in a fan Q&A back in 2011.